What's going on, everyone? Today's the 17th day of March 2020. Here to give you all an update on Aurora Cannabis. It's been about 3 weeks since we did our video in Aurora Cannabis, so rightfully so, we need to update you on what we're seeing in the market for Aurora Cannabis. This is your first time watching our video, hit that subscribe button, like and share the video, and follow us on the other social media platforms, i.e. follow us on the gram, Facebook, Twitter, even on our own website. If you all want to make sure you stay updated on the price predictions, price movement that we are seeing on the price chart. So now, like I just said earlier, we did our last video in Aurora Cannabis on February the 24th, 2020. So look what happened into the market for Aurora Cannabis from that day. All right, complete movement to the downside. Nothing but weakness. Everyone knew it. Aurora Cannabis now is trading under $1. It is a penny stock. And the question many people may be wondering, as this stock continued to see market movement lower, everyone kept saying, is this the opportunity to buy? 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 Every step, Aurora Cannabis went lower. There was always someone out with the video. This is the perfect opportunity to buy Aurora Cannabis. And now, here we are, the 17th day of March, and this stock is trading at 73 cents. Another thing I wanted to talk about before I get into the analysis and forecast for Aurora Cannabis is the fact that the founder and former CEO, Terry Booth, is going to sell 12.16 million shares of Aurora Cannabis. I wonder why. It's because he knows that the company is going to go bankrupt. So he's trying to take as much money off the table as he can before it bellies up. Or is he looking for Aurora Cannabis to be bought out? Either way I go, something's going on in the market for the founder of this company to sell 12.16 million shares of the company. So the company right now, since his resignation of Aurora Cannabis from his position of CEO last month, the company is still trying to appropriate capital allocation, get a stronger balance sheet, and try to get profitability. Now, does that mean he needs to get his shares out the way for them to do that? Possibly. But none of that matters because of the history of this company. Clearly, with all the hype that cannabis have shown across the mainstream media, even on social media, for the market to come all the way back down here to 73 cents is a scary, scary thing. So now, when you look at Aurora Cannabis, considering that Booth is trying to sell his shares, why would he want to sell it all the way here at the bottom of the market? Good question. Or was he selling shares all the way down and he only has 12.16 million left to go, and he couldn't capitalize on the rest of those million shares because that would have flipped the market? When you look at Aurora Cannabis on the weekly time frame, again, last 3 weeks, the market in Aurora Cannabis saw nothing but weakness. Where's the bottom? When you scroll out, the market support is right there around 60 cents. If anything, I would say around 55 to 60 cents in the market for Aurora Cannabis. But this is a complete dud. The market has no life. The volume is not really coming in. It shows no excitement. The sentiment is not there as what it used to be. Even with the addition of that Pelps individual, that came to naught. The market didn't do anything by them adding him to the team, but rather it collapsed. And I don't see too much really going on in Aurora Cannabis in the long term. look at this monthly price bar in Aurora Cannabis. We have about 2 more weeks left for Aurora Cannabis to end this price bar, and if we close at the very low, the market in Aurora Cannabis might test support around 30 cents. So I'm telling you that now. The 17th day of March 2020, Aurora Cannabis trading around 30 cents. All right, just be prepared for it. I mean, when you look at Aurora Cannabis on the monthly time frame, there has not been one up month for Aurora Cannabis since June of 2019. Every month following, the market closed lower than the previous month. And based off what we're getting right now, that doesn't look like it's going to change. So ultimate support, when you look at Aurora Cannabis on the monthly time frame, is around 30 cents. We're at 73 right now. So that's about another 50% drop in the market for Aurora Cannabis. Now we're going to switch it over to the daily time frame. Market in Aurora Cannabis just really consolidating. We're holding and finding that around 80 cents, 85 cents is resistance, and market support is coming in around 63. All right. We are seeing some hints of support coming in around 65 cents on the hourly time frame, which is very positive, but only for hourly time frame. Okay, I'm not telling you that this market is going to continue to shoot higher from where we are at now, and that we're going to hit $9, $10 by the end of 2020. That is not realistic. We are here to give you realistic price forecasts. So what we're telling you is that yes, Aurora Cannabis is giving us a lot of support indication going on, and you would expect the market in Aurora Cannabis to hold support around that particular area. Okay, so this forecast for Aurora Cannabis, we're simply going to play it on the hourly time frame. Okay, and for the most part, we're just going to expect that continued consolidation of trading in Aurora Cannabis from 65 cents all the way back up to around 80 cents. So what we're going to do, we're going to place a forecast in the market for Aurora Cannabis on the hourly time frame, and we're going to ultimately hold resistance at 80 cents. Okay, we are knocking on the door resistance right now at 74, but overall the market is still looking to continue to see some higher price. Okay, and that's about it. I'm not really expecting too much out of this stock right now. So just wanted to come in, update you all. It's been a very long time since we did our video in Aurora Cannabis. Market is really just holding consolidation of trading. I do like what's going on the 4-hour chart. And just to tell you, we would TP the market at 75 cents. So it's about 2 pennies. So it's not even really worth putting in a forecast. But again, we know that that area is resistance. So that'd be about 2 3/4% profitability market movement higher. And that's about it. Okay. Because if Aurora Cannabis finds more resistance at 75 cents, we will not be going to 80. So that's why we're going to TP it there around 75 cents. Questions, comments, let us know. Make sure you maintain a profitability, and I will talk to you all later.